Hello everyone and welcome to my first tutorial. And what I'm going to show you how to make today is a smudging wand. I did a video recently on the ritual, smudging as a ritual to invite positive energy into a space or into your moment or whatever it is. And there was a few people asked me or were interested in making their own wand. So I said I would do a tutorial and make a wand so that I can show you how easy it is and then you can have your own. So I'll just show you my own first and then I'll show you what you're going to need and then we'll just make the wand and then I'll show you a quick smudge then at the end if we have time. Okay, so this is my wand and totally handmade, as you can see. This is a branch that I found outside. That's just because I like to hang it up on the side of my window here in the studio. So yeah, a branch, twine, feathers, and this is just kind of like suede or leather or faux leather strap or whatever. And then you can put some symbology into, like I have here, I have some little different symbols that are meaningful to me. So it's important that you make your wand meaningful and symbolic to you. And a couple of bells. I don't think I have any bells left, so this may be a bell-free wand, but you can do your own. So that's it. So yeah, I use this to, sure, might as well do the smudging now. Any excuse to smell this. This is Santa Paolo wood. And you just burn it. Blow it out, and when the smoke, I don't know if you can see, it's quite bright behind me. Anyway, you then just brush the smoke over yourself or wave it over yourself and you go from head to toe. I'll link this video to my actual smudging video so that I don't go through the whole thing again. But yeah, you basically go over your whole self with this. You can smudge your room, you can smudge your altar, you can smudge your dog, you can do anything really, and this is a really delicious smell, much nicer to me than sage. I find sage a bit pungent. So that's that. Now, what are we gonna need? Pretty simple. We have here a stick that I got outside in the yard. A stick. I have my basket of goodies here, and in this basket I have some feathers. I just got them in a craft shop locally. You can buy them online or you can go into the craft shop. I have a variety of twine and material, ribbon and stuff. I love twine. But yeah, there's fancy ribbon there, and then there's just different scraps of fabric. I also have my Nana's sewing box. This is an old Tupperware sewing box that is older than me. Look at all those buttons from over the years. They are buttons that my Nana would have collected or have fallen off garments back in her day. And so they like buttons there belong to my mum and her sisters and my granddad and God knows who else. So I love that. So I'd probably put something from this tray in the wand. That to me is meaningful. You're going to need a glue gun. This is this is a really basic, cheap version. I think it was 15 quid or something like that. A brush, and this stuff, Mod Podge, which is really versatile stuff. You can decollage. Is that the word? Decollage, where you decoupage. Decollage is da. Decoupage with this stuff. It's a multi-purpose glue. It's really good. Okay, so they are, as far as I know, yeah, I think I've covered everything in terms of materials. See, it's easy. And now I'm just going to set up the camera. Bear with me, guys. I'm new to the whole tutorial thing, and I am as awkward as a sow in reverse most of the time. So let me see if I can get this down here so that you can see what you're doing. Okay, or what I'm doing rather. Okay, so we'll start with a piece of timber, piece of stick I mean. I'm going to pick out some of the feathers. I don't have a huge selection at the moment, but anyway, these are the ones I have. That one's a bit banjaxed looking, but it doesn't really matter because it's going to have company. I'm going to start with the bigger ones, these two. Glue gun. Okay, so which end of the stick? I think this end here. You basically, and you work fast with the glue. Oops. Okay. Need more glue. Just find the flattest part of the feather so that it'll take to the stick, but we're going to be binding this in string anyway. This just kind of secures it in the meantime. Okay, that glue can be kind of hot, so just mind your little fingies. This one, yeah, I find it easier to work from the bigger feathers down, and you use the smaller feathers to fill in spaces. And like I was saying, there was a bit of a shortage on the feathers in the craft shop today, so I didn't get as many as I wanted, or as nice a variety as I wanted. Oh, glue is hot. Anyway. Okay. These ones are nice, they're kind of navy. Okay, so I'm going to get a few of these. They're all on this bendy wire, so you can kind of twist them in together so that you're just gluing one thing to the stick. Didn't take. Okay. And we can fluff these out when I have them more secured on. This one here, these are actually sellotaped to the stick, so I'm going to remove them. That was a kind of a wand as it was, but I really like these feathers. Big blob. I'm not the most precise, or I'm kind of messy with everything I do art-wise. I just kind of go for it. I'm not very patient, so I don't do things perfectly, and I don't do things in a way that is like painstaking or tidy. I just kind of horse it on. So actually I had some beautiful white feathers here. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go around the back maybe with a few of these white feathers. And you can glue to the stick, or you can glue to the feathers. Always, by the way, have a pack of glue. You can only buy it in packs anyway, but always have extra glue because you go through the glue quite fast. It's funny, when I went to the craft store, like these are not normally colours that I would go for, but it's funny when your choice is limited, or when mine is anyway, how I can make a decision even though there's nothing there I really like. It's really hard to find, for me anyway, to find feathers in nature for some reason. You know, there's plenty of crow's feathers out there, but they're like big dirty things. I'm not really fond of them. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, we'll keep this little fella, I'll show you it now. We'll keep him for later on another part of the wand. Something really therapeutic about this, but also making your own. I think it's the only way, you know, having had made my own wand, I actually wouldn't want to buy one now because of the special meaning my own has. It's funny. And I'd be raging if I lost it. But sure, how do you lose a wand, huh? Yeah. In the middle. Oh no, over here. So you're layering up the feathers. It doesn't have to be, you know, a perfect fan, because as you can see, that's not a perfect fan. Now, and then there was these little ones here I thought were very cute. Too far down, that's going to be wrapped. Sticky business! Okay. What is that? Oh, it's caught. Okay, I think we're good there. There's another little small fella. Okay, one more. Where? Here. Now, okay, so that is our feather part on. That was easy, huh? I'm just going to pop that there so that I don't put it lying down. Ooh. Now, I did have a scissors here somewhere. There it is. So I am using good old twine, and I am going to put glue down both sides of the stick. So I have to do this kind of fast, so that another glue stick. Ah. Okay, loads of glue on the stick to take this twine. Start up the top here. I'm very fidgety, am I? My dog is here with me, Ted, and he thinks I'm talking to him. He's looking at me. He's saying I don't hear any of the words that I like in this tutorial, like walk, ball, swim, treat. Okay, so as you can see now, I'm just wrapping this around. It is serving to bind the or secure the feathers. I'm doing it just quite rough and ready at the moment. But then make sure that you fill in all the gaps so that it is fine all the way around. So I just started up this end to get the feathers secure so that I can go down the rest of the stick. I wasted all that glue down there thinking I was going to go down the stick, but now change of plan. Some more twine. Peels off anyway. Okay. I'm going to go down actually all the way down the stick just to get the twine on, and I'll go over it again because this glue is just, I did the this is probably the most monotonous part. Of the whole business. I love peeling glue off my fingers. It's one of those things, isn't it? Secure the beginning of it into a blob of glue. And we're going to be gluing this again from the outside, like sealing it with glue. So don't worry about how it looks at the moment. I find the more natural, the more knobbly the better. I'm like I said, I'm not a fan of perfection. I'm not a fan of things being very, very neat and perfect. I have Eleanor McAvoy playing in the background there, in case you can hear her. Now, okay, we're nearly there with the string. Now, okay. So now we have the body of the wand, and that's, I mean, this is pretty much it. After this, it's decoration. Now, okay, so this is the Mod Podge. Let's see if it'll come out of the tube. Okay, what you literally do is you really roughly brush it all on the string. I used to call this Mod Podge. I could never say Mod Podge. But I can now, because I'm a big girl. Okay. Now, this is where you get your hands dirty again and you literally just work it in, work it in, work it in. And that will secure the twine. I'm going to dry that off. You can just leave it sit to dry. And it dries clear, by the way. So you're not going to have a whole load of that white stuff. It's not going to be visible on your string. You will have something, like you'll know it's glued, but okay. So now, what I'm going to do is, it's not fully dry, but I'm just going to keep going. I have a little bag of keys here, small little ones. I'm going to pick a key to go on. Yeah. So I'm going to call this the front of the wand. Yeah, that was nice. My Nana has a whole lot of holy medals here, which are lovely little things to put on a wand for me anyway. Okay. So I have some red thread here. I'm going to use the red thread to actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I've just decided I'm going to take some fabric from here. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So you're kind of on your own for this part. You literally just use what you have or what you feel called to use. As you can see there, I was originally going to tie that key on, but it just doesn't look right to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this piece of fabric on up here using the glue gun all the way around. See how much glue you go through in such a small project. Now, well, that's a nice size actually. Yeah, I prefer that size. So I'm going to put a blob of glue on the top of that small key. Ha! Just like the toast, always lands butter side down. Actually, I'm going to glue it like this. Blob of glue there. Key down on top. This glue will actually keep it in place. Okay, that's that. Put a little bit of fabric then. It's nice, this is lace, so I'm just going to I'm just going to take the excess off it. This is all just decoration. Nope. Okay, that's not working for me. I don't like it. Oh, I do have bells. Would you look at that? So what I'm going to do is tear some of this fabric. And let me see, I'm going to need a needle or a pen or something to get this fabric through the eye of the bell. Yep, simple. She says. Oh my God, how awkward am I? Oh dear. Yeah, don't forget to breathe during this part. Now I got you. I think. Yeah, here we go, finally. Tie a knot. And one on this end. Here we go again. Oh, be God, look at this. Nope. Here we go. Way. Another knot here. that. And what you can do then is, if you want, if you have any little medals or bits and pieces, I might just sew this on with some red thread. And my nana's sewing needle. Oh my God. And I didn't even have any coffee today. Imagine. Here we go. Well done. Okay. When I put these, you know, religious symbols, they're not representing religion to me now, you know. I'm not a religious person, but what they represent to me is my nana. And my family, and really it's the feminine, you know, the matriarch and aspect of my family, you know. We come from that very much a line of women who are quite strong and fierce, and that's why I think I have my nana's sewing box at the ready for this kind of thing, because at the end of the day, this smudging practice to me is about inviting the energy into your life that will, what would you say, sustain you and strengthen you and give you the backup that you are asking for in your life, you know. It just kind of reconnects you, because you come from that line too, you know. I come from this line. It's kind of tribal, isn't it? It's my tribe of women in my family. Okay. Oh dear. Tangled. Right. So there we go. And just, you know, tie it on whatever way you can, glue it on, whatever. I really just play it by ear from this. So there you go. Oh, hello, close up. My video ended there, but it was good timing. It was just at the end. So here is the finished wand. I fiddled around with it a little bit more. So as you can see, I decorate at the end. I put some more lace on it, and that little feather, remember, that I held back, and my bells and my cross. So there you go. A new wand for me to bring home. I have 2 wands now. So what I'll do is I will link in the comments or in the information under this video, I will link you to the smudging ritual. And I will connect the 2 videos so that you can make your wand and then do your smudging and all that business. And I would love to see if you make some wands. I'll also, in the comments, I'll have my the links to my website and all that, but also my Facebook page. So if you make something from this, let me see it. You know, drop over to the Facebook page and post it, and we'll keep in touch. Okay, and let me know what you thought of the tutorial. Okay.